I see a lot of people, a lot of investors, a lot of business owners in general projecting a downturn coming. We don't know when. Everybody just using their assumptions and stuff. So I know you buy a lot, you know, a lot of assets, multi-family storage units. You got single families too. What's your thought process on this so-called downturn coming?
I think downturns are happening all the time, every year, mostly localized. Right?
Okay.
Big company leaves, there's a downturn locally. You know, Trump puts tariffs on a couple industries. Certain companies cut jobs, there's a downturn in the local market. So there's always downturns happening.
Yeah.
Stock market went down a good bit this year.
It did go back. Came back up. Yeah.
Real estate went down last year. We needed it to slow it down. It was getting too hot.
Yeah.
To come back up a little bit. I think that could be, again, that might be our once every 10-year downturn in real estate.
Yeah.
It happens every 10 years, but it can be like from here to here.
Yeah.
I think the thing that happened 10 years ago.
You don't think that's going to happen? I mean, because right now we're seeing interest rates at a really low rate, 3%. Some people getting 3%. Some people getting slightly lower than that, 4%, which is still great.
Yeah.
You know, banks are lending loosely again. A lot of people can get loans. You know, back in 09,
Right.
2010 and 2011, it was like it was nobody to be found. Investors, only a slight few people that had cash, and I think that's why a lot of people, even myself, I think something's coming. I mean, stuff that I was buying, $100 grand for, just 4 years ago, is people are buying them at 150, 140.
Yeah.
And it's in.
Well, that's what happens during a recovery. Prices go up a lot.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have a period of just very stable growth, couple of percent a year.
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Yeah.
I think the wild swings are far and few in between, but I feel, and I know Al feels too, probably in 10 years when the U.S. currency loses its place as the reserve currency in the whole world, the entire American economy will be in rough shape.
We're talking about what's your thoughts on the downturn? I mean, do you see something coming, like something maybe not as big as 10 years ago, but something close to that, or no?
Well, the thing I tell you about downturns is you got to acknowledge if they do happen.
Yeah.
And there's reasons. Will there be a recession? Yes, absolutely. There will be a recession. As far as predicting when that's going to happen, I can tell you for 100% fact, there hasn't been anyone that was able to predict markets accurately, time-wise.
Yeah.
So there's no way to predict timing in markets.
Sure.
It's just there isn't, and that's in any markets. I mean, you have specialists.
It usually comes when nobody expects it.
Huh?
I said usually comes when nobody really expects it.
Yeah, because there's just so many different factors. I mean, the last downturn we had, or recession, was due to a mortgage crisis. And no one, I mean, there were some predictions into doing that, and people just get consumed in greed and just forget, fundamentals get flushed out. So really, we don't know. Now we're becoming more and more of a global economy, and they just don't know where it's going to come from, where it's going to stop. So I can tell you, downturns do happen, but as far as timing the markets, it's just not a good idea.
Yeah.
So what can you do? What can you do as either a young investor or even investor just in general is create a safety margin for yourself.
Absolutely.
And create always a plan B. If I am not able to do this, then I should be able to do that.
Are you saying basically plan B, multiple exits on your?
Yeah, absolutely. So if I'm a developer, right? If I'm a developer and I'm putting together a development deal, and it's going to be multiple properties, 20 single-family residences or 20 townhouses.
Yep.
I'm going to put together two performers. I'm going to put one performer for building them to sell. I'm going to put one performer for me to build them to rent.
Nice.
Right?
Smart.
Smart
man.
Right now, it's becoming kind of mandatory from banks to do some things like that.
I like that.
That's going to be two performers.
Yeah.
In the case of kind of what we were discussing with the mobile homes, Stan was discussing the same thing. I want to be able to hold them, but also I'm having an exit strategy with selling them.
Yeah.
Just some clicks. Right? in the industry, it's called a fire sale. You have to know what is your fire sale price. At what price can you dump something and really exit out with a loss? And what is that loss, or even break even?
Yes.
What is it? And it's very important in business to know what is your fire sale price, because it allows you to hedge your losses. So that's
I love it.
My best advice on it.
One thing I love about real estate. I mean, so many things, so many strategies in real estate, and let me know, how you buy. But I like to buy in like the C areas. B tops, B to C is like, because it's like, even if we did have a downturn, which we don't know when it's coming, it's like people are always going to rent in the B and C.
Of course.
It's the bread and butter. So is that when you buy your multis, your storage units? Is that where that's your sweet spot? Just bulletproof.
We buy properties in areas that are next to areas that have already become good.
Okay.
Knowing that it's just inevitable, it's gonna move over a little bit.
Yeah.
That's always been our goal. And now that we're buying big assets, mobile home parks, multifamily, before we were looking at like streets and neighborhoods. Now we're looking at cities next to each other.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So we're seeing one city become huge and popular and growing. It's going to spill over to the suburbs as it fills out. So that's how we're buying now.
Yeah. What about you, Al?
It's similar to what Stan mentioned. First of all, it's always to kind of make up your mind on how you want to invest or where you want to buy, but also it's very important to also check the data. Check the data.
Oh yeah.
What you're doing.
Yeah.
Does it make sense? Is what you're doing make sense?
For the people watching this, what do you mean by check your data? So elaborate more on check your data.
Look, research economical data. I mean, one of the things is like, hey, if you're trying to buy an area that you think is going to be more jobs, economical growth in that area, see what's happening. Is there a new plant that's opening up over there? Is there something happening? How many? There's something that's really important, and if you're buying and selling or flipping houses, it's actually, to me, I think it's far more important than comps. Is absorption rate, right? And absorption rate allows you to tell how fast is inventory moving in that area. If you're seeing that market days on an area or less than 90 days, that tells you that's a great area. If you're seeing average market days of 280 days, it should be like, maybe that's not something I would like to venture into.
Yeah, the numbers will tell you. I mean, usually.
But, C is good. Buying C properties is good. It's always it's the bottom of the market. You have captured less net loss, but doesn't mean you should be looking at your B market. Doesn't mean you should be looking at your A market.
Right.
Just look at all your numbers.
All your numbers, yeah. Good stuff. All right, so appreciate it, man. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.